Greetings all. Wonderful to be with you, albeit through this medium. I'd like to share with you some special poetry, some poetry that's, you might not know, but in the Indian tradition, in the South Asian cultural tradition that I was partially raised in, on one's birthday, one gives gifts. One might receive them, but one tries to give gifts on one's birthday as well. So just want to offer a little gift of this poetry. One poem by Abhinavagupta, one by Guru Mai, and one by myself. And before I read the poems, I'd like to just do a couple of quick announcements and community update. So many of you watched our earlier community update in which we talked about the challenges in making Tantrika Institute solvent and financially sustainable. And the good news is that it looks like we're going to make it. we're going to find a way. We are finding a way to be solvent and sustainable. And some of that is certainly due to your support and the way in which you've stepped up support in various ways since that announcement. We are holding this fundraising retreat in Tulum, Mexico, in the first week of December. We have 17 people signed up for that, and we'd love to get 8 more to reach our goal. We can go bigger than that. We can have a larger number, but we'd like to get 8 more people at the Tulum retreat in the first week of December to meet our goal. And I just want to mention a quick thing on that because some people didn't realize that we have a substantial discount, a 50% discount at the resort hotel venue. So if you are looking at the Tulum retreat and you just look at their website and you see, oh, these are the prices. No, actually, these are the prices because we have a 50% discount there because the owner of that venue, or one of the owners, is a member of this community. So she's hosting us so generously, and so there is actually that discount. So just so you know, if you're looking at it and thinking whether you can afford it. So that's good news that retreat looks like it'll be successful, and we have many other things in the works and many other wonderful plans. And we also came up with a brilliant new idea that I think you'll love, because as you know, we've been debating for quite some time over what should be the membership, the subscription rate for members of Tantrika Institute, right? And again, it's about, trying to pay our bills and make this a solvent operation so we can continue to create these teaching materials and convey these translations and beautiful teachings to you full time. So anyway, this is our brilliant idea, right? Because some people said, oh, that's too much. And other people said, no, it's not, think of the value. But the idea is simply this, that we commit to bringing down the monthly subscription price at Tantrika Institute as we get more and more subscribers. So if you believe in us, go ahead and subscribe, because this is our plan and our commitment that when we reach, and we'll decide on these numbers, but when we reach a certain number of subscribers, the monthly subscription will go down. And when we reach a higher number of subscribers, the monthly subscription will go down. And if we get thousands of subscribers, then the monthly subscription rate will be $10 or something for the complete package, for all the offerings. I don't know. I'm not. That part's not a promise. but what we are committing to is a model in which our goal is to make these teachings available to everyone who wants to access them, right? This is not about, making money. This is about being sustainable, and for that, we're still in a world where money is a factor, right? So that's our commitment. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will continue to bring that monthly rate down and down as we get more and more subscribers. So I hope you're excited as I am about that idea, because as you know, I hope you know, the goal is to really uplift the quality of people's lives and to enhance the well-being of conscious creatures through these teachings, and to make the world a better paradise. So that's what we're in service to, and that's what we care about. And I'm so glad now to have a leadership team at Tantrika Institute that is really committed to that as the goal. Because for me, it's never been about success or fame or money. You know, some people don't. Okay, so that's all I think for announcements right now. Well, I will mention that if we reach our goal and people enrolled in the Tulum, Mexico retreat, then we will take it online as well and offer it to anyone who wants to take it online for a very, very reasonable price. So that is an exciting possibility. So help me pray for get those 8 or 9 more people in the on-site retreat. Then lastly, I'll mention, just to give a little teaser, January 1st is coming, the 21-day awareness challenge, and that is the perfect opportunity to invite friends of yours who are like, I don't know about all this Tantra stuff, or what are you into? It's like weird spirituality. That's like the perfect thing to invite people to who are more outside, or who are less familiar with these teachings, I should say. And that starts January 1st. So that's enough announcements now. So now we'll get to the point of the video, which is to read you some poetry. As you probably know, poetry is one of my favorite things in the world. It was one of Abhinavagupta's favorite things in the world, and indeed Abhinavagupta, the great tantric master, wrote poetry and what makes poetry beautiful. And that book is called the Dvanya Loka Lochana, which is an illumination of the resonant power of poetry. That's a translation of the title. So here's a poem from Abhinavagupta himself. Usually I read my own translations. This one is a translation by Ben Williams, my colleague, because I got to admit it, he's as good as me. I can't do better. Oh, where did it go? Here it is. I'm just joking about that, by the way. There are many, many Sanskritists better than me. There are. But Ben Williams is an amazing scholar, and probably a little bit better Sanskritist than me, if I'm honest, despite being younger. So that's impressive. So here's his translation of Abhinavagupta's hymn to Bhairava. And this is short and beautiful. I'll only read the first verse in Sanskrit. Vyapta charachara bhava vishesham chinmayam ekam anantam anadim. Bhairavanatam anata sharanyam tvalmaya chittataya hridi vande. With the thought that I am one with you, I praise Bhairava in my heart, permeating the particularity of animate and inanimate beings. That deity is nothing but unitary consciousness, infinite and primordial, the refuge of those in need of protection. By the power of your grace, this entire world now shines as you. And you, dear Shiva, are forever my own self. Therefore, for me, everything is one with the self. In light of a multitude of karmas generating unbearable suffering, delusion, and fear, when you, the immanent divinity, are my very own self, how can I justify talk of the fear of conditioned existence? Thus, the dense darkness of ignorance is dispersed by the rays of your consciousness in your presence. One with the reality of all things in this universe, which are perceived as rays of true awakened awareness that is now manifest. I find blissful completion in the self that is you, the self that is overflowing with a flow. The very moment when the state of affliction, producing inner torment, enters the mind, O Shiva, in that moment, rains of supreme nectar in the form of praises to your non-duality pour forth. O Shiva, it may be true that vows and religious donations and austerities remove the torment of worldly existence, but reflecting on the exceptional nectar of your scriptures makes currents of bliss flow in the heart. My awareness dances. It sings and deeply rejoices. O Lord Bhairava, all this because of winning you, the beloved, beautiful to behold, unique, rarely obtained, the one who always knows the right time. Abhinavagupta composed this praise poem in the year 993. And now, turning to a they say, love is like space, love is like earth, love is like water, love is like air, and love is like fire. Like space, because it is limitless. Like earth, because it is tangible. Like water, because it is cooling. Like air, because it can transport you anywhere. But it is the fire of love that enchants me. If you run away from the fire of love, you will wriggle like a worm in this world. You will be like a dry leaf hanging from a tree. You will be like uncooked rice. You will live, of course, but you will be cut off from the nectar of love. Plunge into the fire of divine love. Find the joy of becoming nothing. Love has no rule, no law, because it is no thing. Yet love is everything. It is the entire universe. The fire of love courses through your whole being, illuminating every part of you. Give yourself to this fire. It is not harmful. In the burning, there is living. In the burning, there is offering. In the burning, there is being. Living, offering, being. When all these are nothing but love, life shines brightly, showing the way to all those who tread this path. One more poem. This one by yours truly. And by reading it alongside the previous poems, I don't mean to suggest at all that I'm at an equivalent level, because that's not the case, if there are levels. I just wanted to share something more personal on this particular occasion, which I know some of you appreciate. Hovering between one breath and another. The exquisite moment of expectancy. Just before the dawn, light beams through the dewdrops, gilding every leaf with gold. As your eyelashes raise, wondering, wondering, towards the opening of the book of time. And all creation holds its breath, hoping against hope that this time touch a flower gently, consciously. A tear sparkling on your cheek, now facing the dawn. As you realize that everything is nothing but what's here, cradled in this moment with you. What's said and done and will be and never is only a shimmering world reflected in a dewdrop hanging from a leaf held in the hand of God for one shining moment. The present. Blessings of gratitude and love to all the saints, sages, siddhas, yoginis, wisdom masters, gurus, and teachers of all times and spaces. May we continue to receive their blessings in the form of their teachings and practices. May we put them into action in our daily lives. May we taste the sweet fruit of realization. May we offer that fruit to others. Blessings of gratitude and love to all those walking the path with us, side by side, every day. Blessings of gratitude and love to all those who will come after us and who will be supported by our sadhana, by our labors, by our loving devotion. Om. Thank you so much. So grateful for this community. It's this community that makes everything worthwhile. You're all amazing. And thank you for supporting each other as well as you do. And for doing your best to understand and internalize the teachings on a deeper than mind level. May each one of you continue to open and blossom and flourish, supported by these teachings. And hope to see you somewhere soon. Om. Be well. Keep the connection.